So hiking, it's a thing. It's a real thing that people do. I myself have never been hiking. I was talking to a friend of mine, and when I told him that I had never been hiking, his response was, "You've never been hiking?" As if I was from some other planet and it was unfathomable that I could in my lifetime never have had gone hiking. And I'm like, yeah, I've never been hiking. Then we got into a conversation about why I'd never been hiking, and I had to explain to him that everyone in America has different experiences in their life, especially when they're growing up. And in your childhood, you have an experience based on someone showing you how to have that experience. So kids who go hiking as kids have an adult in their life that take them hiking and show them how to hike. I did not have that experience. I lived in the inner city. I lived in East St. Louis, and my friend lived in a more rural city called Alton. So they had experiences to go down to the lake and the river and go hiking. But in East St. Louis, there were no experiences like that because there were no hiking trails in East St. Louis. And also, there were not a lot of people in East St. Louis who had been hiking. Therefore, there were not a lot of people in East St. Louis to show East St. Louis people how to hike. Ergo, I didn't learn how to go hiking. After we had that discussion, he decided that I needed to go hiking and that he was going to take me. First, we had to decide where we were going to go hiking. I asked Ryan because he was the expert, and he suggested that we go to this place called the Glades. It's Missouri Valley Glades, and it's run by the Missouri Conservation Department, and it wasn't far from his house. So it was just a quick, short drive from where he lives to get to the Glades. So I was all for that because I did not want to be on a long road trip to go on this hiking experience. Secondly, we had to decide on a date and a time. So we picked a Monday when we were both off, and he picked some ungodly hour because it wouldn't be too hot when we started and when we finished. On the day of the hiking excursion, I got up super early and I was not ready to meet the sun by no means. My first time going hiking, and I'm going to get ready. First thing I'm going to do is put on some sunblock because it's going to be hot today. The thing about sunblock is on melanin skin like mine, it usually makes me look gray or purple. But what I notice about this sunblock is you do look gray or purple for about 20 minutes and then it will subside. So I just put a dab, about a quarter size dollop on my hands. And then I'm gonna take off my do-rag. I look a little rough this morning, I know y'all. So I'm just gonna put that on. Underwire sports bra, just with a standard back. It's not across, it's not a racer back, it's just straight back. It gives me support, and the material is like a cotton mesh, so it wicks away the sweat, which is much better than a regular sports bra. A regular bra. So that's why I'm wearing this particular sports bra on this hike. And then just some black leggings. I think these are Reebok leggings. They go all the way to my ankle, and then I don't want to get too hot, so I'm gonna wear this tank top. All right, that's that. So now that I have on a tank top, I'm gonna put on some more sunblock on my shoulders and arms because I don't want that to burn up whilst I'm on this hike. So I'm gonna leave this like this. I'm not gonna rub this in. I'm just gonna let that sit like there and naturally dry. Last night I put 2 bottles of water in the freezer so that I can have something to drink on the hike. The reason why I froze them is because if I just took cold water, by the time we started hiking, it was gonna get warm, and I don't like warm water, so I froze them so they can melt and I can have cold water throughout the day. I also have this ice pack so that if I get too warm, I could just sit this on my neck. I'll just wrap it in a handkerchief and wrap it around my neck. If I were going hiking by myself, I would have taken my phone fanny pack. You put your phone in here and your headphones go through there so that you can listen to music. But since I'm going with a friend, I don't want to be rude and listen to music the whole time. We're going to walk together and talk together. You can't go hiking without hiking shoes, right? These are my cheap Avia hiking shoes that I got from Walmart. Now, obviously, I don't go hiking often, so I didn't want to get like an expensive pair for my first time and possibly my last time. So I just picked these up from Walmart. They were inexpensive. I think they were less than 20 bucks, and they will do the job. Just put my hair back. One thing I forgot to put on is bug spray, so I'm definitely going to put this on before I start my hike. Now, mind you, I had no idea what to expect. I knew it was going to be hot, and I knew that the woods have bugs. So I wore my sunblock and my bug spray just in case, because, yeah, I didn't know what to expect. But I wanted to be prepared either way. I met up with Ryan at his house, and then we rode together to the hiking trail. Now, we are still in the middle of this pandemic, so we both wore our masks, and we didn't take them off until we hit the trail. One thing I really enjoyed about this whole experience was actually the trip to the hiking trail. Missouri and Southern Illinois, this whole Central Plains part of the country, has beautiful scenery, so the drive was just like tall trees and bluffs and rocks and greenery and bright sun and blue sky. So I really just enjoyed the drive to get to the hiking trail. That helped like lower my anxiety about hiking. I just really focused on the drive, the road, the nature, the scenery. That definitely took my mind off the impending danger that I was about to embark upon. On which I was about to embark. English classes. Yep. So we get to the hiking trail, we park, we make sure we have our water bottles, we make sure that we have our socks pulled up, because in the woods you do come across nature and there can be ticks out in these woods. So you want to make sure that you cover your ankles with tall socks so that you are not bit by any ticks, fleas, mosquitoes, chiggers, which are a thing I learned about in this experience. We didn't have this problem in East St. Louis, but chiggers are apparently a thing. So you just got to be prepared. Cover yourself up. Wear a lot of bug spray. Wear bug spray that has DEET in it, because that repels ticks as well. We started to make our way down the trail, and my friend noticed how overgrown the trail was, and he explained to me that when you have a hiking trail, it is up to whoever maintains the trail to cut back the woods, the forest, from overgrowing the trail, because it makes it more difficult to walk through the trail and makes it less enjoyable. So you have to cut the woods back and do something that he called a controlled burn. You actually burn part of the forest and the woods in order to maintain the trail. You want to make sure it's like wide enough where you can stretch your arms out twice, I think he said, and not touch any trees or nature, which I appreciate, because I didn't want nature all up on me anyway like that. Now, this hiking trail is called the Glades because you get to a point where you're almost at the top of a bluff and you can just see the terrain in all of its glory. You can just see open fields and wildflowers and big trees and all of the flora and fauna. The deer, the rabbits, the chipmunks, the snakes, they were out there, I know. The hawks, the falcons, the eagles. You just get to take a moment and take it all in. Just pan the entire area and just marvel at its magnitude. It's incredible. Just to stand there in the silence and look around at all of this nature was incredible. And I will never forget this experience for as long as I live. Final thoughts. All in all, I had a good time on my first hiking trip. Yay! Oh, things I would change. One, I would definitely wear long sleeves because I had on a tank top. Not doing that again. I got bit up pretty bad, even with the bug spray. So that's one thing I would change. Number two, I would definitely go either later in the day or earlier in the day, because even though it wasn't at the highest heat of the day, I think it would be interesting to get like an early morning sunrise, the crack of dawn hiking experience. Of course, I would have to get up at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, but if I could start my hiking trip at about 6 or 6:30, I think that would be an interesting experience. So I might try that next time. And lastly, I'm going to start exploring some hiking trails in Southern Illinois because that's where I live. Now, St. Louis, Missouri is not, it's 15 minutes from where I live. It's literally a stone's throw. But because I live in Illinois, I want to support Illinois trails and conservation as well as the Missouri conservation. So if you guys are in the area and you're interested in going on going on some hiking trips on your own, and you want to explore these different trails, then I'm going to link the website for the Missouri Conservation Department. My friend Ryan, his favorite trail is the Ozark Trails. So I'm going to leave a link for that in the description below, and also a link for where you can find hiking trails throughout Illinois, not just Southern Illinois. That's all I have for today's video, guys. And make sure that you like this video. Give me a subscribe. I'm almost at 400 subscribers. Yay! It's all because of you guys. So help me get to my 1,000 subscriber goals by hitting the subscribe button and hit that notification bell so that you know when I upload a new video. Check out this playlist here to see some of my fitness videos, and then make sure again you hit that subscribe button right here. I'll see you guys next time for another video, but until then, stay safe and be happy. Bye.